BoJack Horseman has a lot of devastating episodes, but there's one that makes you understand why some people never get better. And it's not the one that you think. Hey, it's Ari, and if you've watched BoJack Horseman, you know the show is built on emotional gut punches. There's episodes like Time's Arrow, Free Churro, The View from Halfway Down. They're all brutal, all unforgettable. But the most heartbreaking episode isn't the one where BoJack almost dies or his mother loses her mind. It's the one where you realize BoJack has been telling you the whole time why he can't change, and then you finally believe him. So let's get the usual suspects out of the way. These are episodes that people will obviously say that they're the most heartbreaking. You got Time's Arrow, right? This is the episode that we learned about BoJack's mom and her dementia. In this episode, you watch Beatrice and her entire life collapse into fragments. This is where we realize she was broken long before BoJack was born. This is generational trauma visualized as a literal loss of self. It's devastating. Then we have Free Churro. This is BoJack's 20-minute eulogy for his dead mom. There's no cuts, there's no music, just BoJack talking about a woman who never loved him and now has shaped everything he is now. The punchline is that he's at the wrong funeral. Brutal. Then you have The View from Halfway Down. In this episode, we have BoJack's near-death experience. And this is an episode where he watches everyone he's hurt or lost perform one last time before they disappear. The poem, the black tar, the realization that once you're gone, you don't get to fix anything. All of these episodes wreck you, but they're designed to. They're the big swings, they're the Emmy bait. These are the episodes that the show wants you to remember. But the most heartbreaking episode is quieter than that. But quick pause before we get into that. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and once we hit it, I'm giving away a t-shirt to one random person who signed up for my newsletter, The Inner House. Every week I break down what I'm watching, what I'm writing, how it all connects. Links in the description, sign up and you're entered. Alright, back to which episode is the most devastating. It's an episode called Stupid Piece of Shit from season 4. On the surface, it's just another BoJack episode. He's spiraling, self-sabotaging, and the usual pushing people away, standard BoJack behavior. But what makes this episode different is that for the first time, you're inside his head. You hear his internal monologue, and it's not sad in any way, and it's not poetic, it's vicious in a sense. Every single thought we see in this episode is poison. You're a piece of shit. You don't deserve this. You're going to ruin it. You always ruin it. Over and over and over again, nonstop. And the episode doesn't give you a break from it. There's no moment where the voice stops. There's no moment where BoJack gets relief. It's just 22 straight minutes of watching someone drown in their own brain. The episode is heartbreaking because it's the moment you realize BoJack isn't choosing to be miserable, he's literally trapped. Every other episode, you can hold out hope that BoJack will figure it out. Maybe he'll go to therapy, maybe he'll make amends, stop drinking, get better, whatever. And that's because the show keeps dangling that possibility in our face. But this episode shows you exactly what's happening inside of his brain. And the voice in his head isn't something therapy can fix in a couple sessions. It's not a bad habit he can break, it's his literal operating system. BoJack's internal monologue is so brutal, so constant, so automatic, always there, that even when good things happen, the voice reframes them as proof he's terrible. Someone compliments him, they're lying. Gotta be. Someone loves him, dude, you're gonna freaking ruin it anyway. Someone may give him a chance. You don't deserve this. Those are the thoughts that are going through his head. And that's the tragedy that you recognize. Because if you've ever dealt with depression, anxiety, or self-hatred, you know that voice. You know what it's like to have your own brain be your worst enemy. Most shows about mental health give you this breakthrough moment. The therapy scene where everything clicks. The realization that changes everything. Their redemption arc, if you will. BoJack Horseman doesn't do that, and Stupid Piece of Shit is why. Because the episode is honest about something most media won't admit. Some people's brains are wired to destroy them, and wanting to get better doesn't mean the voice stops. BoJack spends the entire series trying. He goes to rehab, he apologizes, he cuts the people off, he tries to be alone, he tries to be around people. Nothing works. Because the problem isn't circumstances, it's the voice. And Stupid Piece of Shit is the episode that makes you understand. BoJack isn't tragic because bad things happen to him. He's tragic because he can't escape the thing that lives inside his own head. That's the episode that's most heartbreaking. Not because someone dies or not because something gets destroyed, but because you finally understand that some people are fighting a war that no one else can see, and they're losing. But I don't know. Tell me which BoJack episode you think is most heartbreaking. Tell me if I'm wrong or if Stupid Piece of Shit hits different once you know what you're listening for. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We're so close to 1K, and I need you here for what's coming next. This is Ari. Thanks for watching, and YouTube thinks you'll like this video next.